COVID tests, sailing to Sardinia and collecting trash from the sea. I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Bags are packed, are you ready to go?
We are Steve and Annette, a semi-retired couple who sold up everything to fulfil our dream of sailing the world, or as far as we can get. We spent 10 years planning to start our dream. In the end, you only ever regret the chances you didn't take. We arrived in Sardinia yesterday. That was after a 2-night, 3-day passage, and we anchored up. A little bit naughty because we should have gone straight into the marina, but then we didn't get off the boat, so it doesn't really matter. But we're on our way to a marina now. I'm not happy about going into a marina. Two things: one, we don't like going into marinas because we prefer to anchor. But secondly, we've got to do this med mooring business where people normally go stern to. So that's the back of the boat into the harbour, but unfortunately we really struggle with going in reverse on this boat, so we're going to go bow to. Steve's just setting up the lines now, and we should be there in about 3/4 of an hour. Then the reason why we're going in there is because the marina very kindly, hopefully, organised our COVID tests that we have to have in order for us to be able to move freely around Sardinia and Italy. One of the things that we don't know is that once we've had the test, we have been kind of warned that it could be quite a few days before we get the results. Obviously hoping not, but well, if we do, then we'll have to leave the marina because we can't afford to stay in the marina for more than a night, so we will come back out to an anchorage and wait for the test results. So we're here. Moored stern to, which is our first time. We thought we were going to go in bow to, but Steve did get 4 lines set up just in case, and we let the marineros know that it was our first time, so they were really good. There was 2 of them. One took our lines on shore and one just moved us into position with his tender.
They probably come across useless yachties all the time. Our biggest issue,
luckily the wind just started kicking
our
up.
biggest issue was the fact that we got the dinghy in the davits, so
we can't get off even if we were allowed off, but
we're not allowed off anyway. We're in kind of sort of semi-quarantine now, so. But I'm glad that wind kept off. It just feels weird to be tied off at the front like we are, and you're putting your trust in the fact that somebody else has put. I'm sure, yeah, they all look in good condition.
Eventually, after 8 days, we had a date for our COVID test. We were told to go round to Calcetta Port Marina and meet the ATS lady in a van in a car park. Luckily, we were already in Calcetta Port, anchored up, so we just took the dinghy over and walked up to the port. It wasn't until we got there that we realised why we'd been waiting so long. There were another 10 people there waiting for the same COVID test that had also been in the marina at Calforte. We're happy to adhere to any of the rules of any country regarding COVID, but nothing prepared us for the COVID test that we had in this car park. Sticking this long thing right up through your nose so as it's almost touching your brains and tickling the back of your eyeballs is not fun. Oh, God. Oh my God. Oh. We waited another 4 days for the test results, and as these still hadn't come through, we decided to slowly make our way to Cagliari, the capital of Sardinia. On our way along the southern coast, we decided to do one stopover overnight in an anchorage. Pardon?
Drop the anchor again.
What, in the water?
In the water, come on.
It didn't come off the end, you just didn't tie it on, did you? I cannot believe that you've just thrown the anchor and chain into the...
Well, luckily we're not all as smart as you, are we? Can I have my goggles, please? Do one of your special throws.
That was a special catch. That was a real special catch.
I'll give you bloody special catch. Right. I don't think you're meant to get wet.
Nope.
But luckily...
Well, luckily you found the anchor that you just threw out in your temper.
I didn't throw it out in temper, it was just one of those things. How was I supposed to know it wasn't joined on at the other end? I put it in and I threw it out and I never had hold of the loose end.
But you shouldn't have hold of the loose end anyway, it should be tied off.
Yeah, no, but I'd only just put it through the thing and I was drifting back to shore and I needed to get the anchor out quick, so I threw the anchor out quick and in my haste it wasn't. Don't know, you're making me out to be stupid.
Well, that fits.
I'm remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong.
This is us entering the port of Cagliari, southern Sardinia. And just as we start coming through the narrowest part of the entrance, the ship comes out.
We'd read on Navly that there was an easy to get to fuel station in Cagliari Bay, so this is where we went. The whole place looked completely derelict, and then all of a sudden this guy turns up, passed us the nozzle and Steve filled up, only to go and pay and find that we were buying the most expensive fuel in the whole of Europe at €1.87 a litre. It's a beautiful day today. Can't see a cloud in the sky. And I think it's going to be a hot one. Yes? Well, that's pretty. Steve's just doing his engine checks.
This is where you do engine checks.
Oh, plastic.
You suck that up through the sea cock and caught it in the strainer.
Whoa. Oh, goodbye, Sardinia. We only renewed this a couple of months ago. Look at the state of it.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want them catching moments like this.
Because they think you're a horrible victim. Yeah.
People who know me know different. Bye bye, Sardinia.
Yeah, we weren't here long enough, were we?
No.
When we were introduced, I think we ought to be really, really good and declutter this boat big time. What's the matter? What do you mean, here we go again?
You come out with these sweeping statements.
Well, rather than sit there and go, oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Why not say, oh, in which way? Why not say that? Here we go again. Here we go again. Oh my God, here we go again. She's talking about my shit. She's talking about my crap.
What were you thinking, babe?
I was thinking the first thing that needs to go overboard is you.
Oh, that's not very nice.
No, oh, it is. It's very nice. Miserable bloody git.
What would you do if I just jumped overboard now?
I'll just let it sail under them at this moment.
Well, that's nice, isn't it?
Suits me.
That's not really the correct man overboard procedure, is it? Oh, I just left
I don't need a man overboard. It doesn't need to be a man overboard procedure, does it? When you've got idiots on board, just let them go over. If you're one of them, go.
Oh, Jesus. That's just... I'm gobsmacked.
I made a statement, or a kind of question stroke statement, and you immediately thought I was talking about your crap.
Well, because predominantly that's
what was I doing at the time that I was thinking that?
I don't know. I'm not looking.
No, I was folding up the stuff that you'd brought in over there, the washing that you'd brought in over there. Okay? What would make you think I was thinking about your shit?
I don't know. Guilty conscience.
Exactly. Exactly. We've had no wind all day, and they said that there was going to be, and we weren't expecting a lot. We were expecting kind of 7 to 10 knots, nothing, and it's progressively got more calm and more calm and more calm.
When time's been bad, you put smiles on it.
Well, I said I was going to catch a fish, and we don't do anything normal on this boat. We can't possibly do anything normal on this boat, like catch a fish with a rod or catch a fish with a line. No, we've caught these. On there. And one just there. Obviously been there a couple of hours because they're a bit stiff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my line in and I'm going to use one as bait. I don't know whether it'll work or not, but here goes. I'll come back to you in a minute. Wow, look at that.
That's a common thing, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, these are clearance. We pulled the ring out of the water. It was floating on its own. I didn't want to leave it in there just in case a dolphin decided to jump up and jump through the ring as some kind of play toy and then get it stuck around its middle. It's still on the boat now. We will get rid of it one day. I'm afraid we didn't take a lot of footage when we first got to Sicily. We ended up actually landing at Capo di Vito, and the first day was fine, but the second day a big blow came in early in the morning at about 7 o'clock. Luckily Steve and I were up, unusually, but unfortunately a catamaran hit us their side on, hull straight into our bow. No damage to us, but a bit of damage to them, and yeah, just not good. We didn't film any of it. We're in the northern tip of Sicily. We are just leaving Capo di Vito. Beautiful place. And we're going round to an anchorage near Palermo, not too far, about 36 miles. The reason for that is that we've got a massive storm coming through in a couple of days, and we want to make sure that it's going to take us all day to get there, and tomorrow we need to go and do some shopping. It's going to take us all day to get there, and we need to make sure that we're well bedded in. We've got winds of up to 50 knots again. Yeah, not really looking forward to that, but looking forward to today. Hopefully we should see some good things out there.
I think of you and of all I should have done.
We arrived in Mondello yesterday, which is in northern Italy, just round the corner from Palermo. But just want to show you the water. Look at that. That is just incredible. That's about 10 meters deep. And you can see the bottom. Our chain is just there, going across. And that's our shadow there. This is one of those occasions when it is definitely the calm before the storm. Waters look like this now, and we've got this for about 24 hours. And then we've got a very big storm coming through. But we've weighed the options up. We could go into a marina if we wanted. Wouldn't want to because of the expense, but we could do. However, 99.9% of the marinas here are med mooring, so you go stern to or bow to, preferably stern to, and you have lines out the front. We've just seen the result of the Medicane in Greece last week, and it wasn't good. 24 boats lost and dozens and dozens and dozens damaged. Some beyond repair, you know, and this is our home, so we just have to do what we can. We'll be fine. Anyway, isn't it beautiful here? Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks when you see us preparing for the storm, and also where we visit some more of the northern coast of Sicily. Bye for now.